2, 1 pills. And off we go.
Not a lot of red early on in Tomahawk's board, but the bigger concern is that massive amount of blue. At least half of his board is blue, and that's never something you want to see on any level.
No. I mean, this is level 6 and not level 7, but nobody wants to see all of that, all of that blue. Ook has nothing in his column 1. It is a little bit floaty. There's not as much in the last several columns. And he does have that overhang into column 1, so he's gonna take some drop time with this clear right here. So it is 12 viruses to 15. It is still pretty close early on. Tomahawk running into that blue, just, it's not even a wall, it's just pain.
He's managed to get a fair amount of the blue off the board, though. He has really lucked out with the amount of blue that he has gotten, which makes me infinitely jealous of Tomahawk. I want this level of luck.
I just saw Ook pass up a T, and I'm a little upset. He could have made a red T. Um, and he knows how much I love the sweet tea. So,
Are you going to be sending him a
um,
strongly worded letter later?
no, no, I don't have the energy for that. Tomahawk just needing 2, he needs what, 4 blues? There's 2 of them. There's 3 and 4, and what he wisely did with that was he made sure that he took everything on the left first, so he didn't have any drop time.
Now,
That
one
is something that our more, advanced players do, is really look at drop time and see, "Is this worth the drop time that I'm going to give?"
One thing that there is we do not have Tomahawk's timer currently on the screen, so if it ends up being a close match, our restreamer will take a look at things to see if he can tell from the start who end up winning this one. Hopefully that
Mhm,
will not come to pass, though, as right now we do have essentially a tie game between these two, but a beautiful tee to make up for the last one he missed from Ook.
mhm. And Tomahawk setting up for that horizontal does leave a little bit of garbage on top of that yellow in column 8. He can still get to that, um, and signaling that he wants to take those reds in a horizontal. There we go.
Very smooth gameplay here by Tomahawk, who just needs one more blue hitters. They will be out first going into level 8, while Ook still has 3 viruses left, and that blue in the bottom right, unfortunately, is going to take a little bit of time to get to,
Oh,
but
Ook
what
didn't
luck.
see that he could have gotten rid of that horizontally with that double yellow. There was a red, that he could have taken, and I think that he noticed it after. I think you could see it in his face. Oh, whoops, I missed that. Um, but really quick, um, clears right now from Ook. He is back by about 10 viruses.
Yeah, Tomahawk is having an absolutely amazing matchup right now. He's got a lot of red, yellow at top. He's getting a fair amount of yellow to help him clear off most of this board here. And I see what he's doing at the bottom. He plans on taking out that column 3 and then
Mhm.
going for the horizontally.
Kinda
There it
wish
is.
that he'd gone for the T, but that's also me, and um, anytime I can take a sweet tea, I, will. So, and I can't expect everybody to play the exact same way that I do. Shout outs to the exact same. Um, but Tomahawk does a D-sandwich there. Now all he needs is 2 reds, and he'll be out of this level 8. There's 1, and there's 2. Tomahawk out at time not found.
They said about the same time. It's about 4:30, and Ook still has 5 viruses to go. And again, he's got a blue in the bottom right corner that's completely covered up. It's almost like he's making it his trademark for this series of matches today, Larva.
Maybe. I don't think he really wants that, but sometimes it happens. So, This double blue is perfect. Clears it right up, like there was never any problem. All he needs is 3 reds. There's 1 and there is 2. You are welcome. He's out at a 508 into level 9.
But Tomahawk is getting close to the end here. He only has 15 viruses left.
Mhm.
Unless some major disaster happens, this one could be pretty much academic at this point. It's just finishing it off and, oh, I see what he's going for here, maybe.
There's a T.
Obviously, that one was going out to you, Lava, since you mentioned how much you love them.
Mhm. Exactly. And it was my birthday this month, so everyone's giving me birthday presents of sweet tea.
Another D sandwich in there right there. A double red would be perfect if you can get, there it
Oh,
is
there it
right
is!
there.
You made it happen!
And one more, and boom, this one is over with a sub 6 from Tomahawk. GG in that first
Yeah.
matchup.
At least according to Ook's timer. Um, Ook throws in the towel. He sees it. So we are gonna get set up again and into the second crown.
That was an amazing first match from Tomahawk there. That was for his second ever tournament. He, like I said, he's gotten a win in the past against Flindo, and he's well on his way to possibly getting one against Ook here as well. This he's making a name for himself quickly.
Mm-hmm. He is. So, um, 551. Okay, perfect. Yeah, if we can just make sure that the timer is on the screen and Dave will be able to capture it and put it up so we can see it.
Which that's a very good time. According to this, his previous 6 to 9 best in tournament play was 6:22, so that was about a half minute faster than his
Mhm.
previous best. Which, as we've mentioned before, PB strats.
Exactly. You cannot beat PB strats unless you play someone like Adelita or Influx or something like that. Then even if I get PB strats, it doesn't win.
Which of note, Ook's PB in 6-9, according to this information from me, is a 549. So that almost beat Ook's PB in that one. Which, what can you do in a situation like that? Right now, I think that Tomahawk is just trying to get everything set up here again. We should have him back here shortly, and then we'll get the second match going in just a moment here. As a bit of a side note here, while we wait, the next match after this one just will be the final round of match, be Packy versus Every Time We Slay, which that one's going to be an exciting match as well.
It will be, and we all know who I'm rooting for. Sorry, Slay.
You're rooting for Mario.
I never root for the doctor.
Mhm. It looks like we
Okay.
got the timer working now for Tomahawk, which we have readies now from Ook and Tomahawk. We're going to get this second match started here shortly. Ook needs to win this one to keep this best of 3 going. And if Tomahawk takes it, he will be going up against, it looks like it would be the winner of Packy and Slay. So, a lot on the line on these next couple matches. We got our 3, 2, 1, and pills.
There we go. Not a huge amount of red on the top line for Tomahawk, but is working through things right now. I like this horizontal. I wanted him to make it. I know there's a fair amount of drop time, but I do think that it was the best play to make with what he had.
Oh, absolutely. Anything else, we left a large amount of garbage. He's left himself up here for a beautiful T with his double blue. L, excuse me, not G.
Exactly.
I know my letters, honestly.
It's okay. Um, Ook just only has that one red left on the entire board and just a lot of blue. If it was a little bit more um if he had a little bit more diversity with the other two colors, I'd be more okay with it. But he doesn't. It's really just blue. So
On Tomahawk's side, though, this is going to be a very quick match. Unless something very strange happens, it's easily going to be under the 630 mark here. He just needs one more blue, and there it is right there. He is out of level 6 at a 122, which is a great way to be starting off this one. Ook, in the meanwhile, just needs one more yellow and two more blue. He's going to wait on that yellow just in order to prevent the drop time. Let's see if it ends up hurting him. Oh, Doc, where's that yellow? There it is, out at a 142.
he was out, and Tomahawk made a very, very nice offset fat log, a lightning log, so to speak. And that was very good awareness of what is on his board. I know there's a fair amount of garbage. Some of that is because blue is terrible. It's a terrible color. Don't ever use it or have your bridesmaids wear it for your wedding. Note to self. My bridesmaids are wearing blue at my wedding, so.
I was going to say, do some superstition, or is this just because of your hatred of the Doc? I was kind of curious there.
Oh, it's because I don't like the Doctor. Entirely because I don't like the Doctor.
Right now, it's turned around a little bit that Ook has a 3 virus advantage, but right now it's almost an all red situation for him over there, though it's quickly becoming an all red situation for Tomahawk as well, but he's got 7 viruses left to Ook's 4. Double red beautifully, just needs 2 more red. Where are they, Doc? No, we don't need any of those. Oop, and he gets both of them together. He will be out
Double
first at a
red.
304. Oh
Hold
no, he has
on.
one more at the
Hold
bottom
on.
there. I didn't see it down there. I was
Yeah, there's
blind.
a 310. And Tomahawk just needs this one yellow. He's going to be out at 317.
Apparently, I need new glasses. Uh, so
And
what? It's
Tomahawk
not.
not having a lot to do with blue at the moment.
Neither is Ook
And
though. Take a look at the few blue he has
yeah,
left. This is being. This is the kind of level where you want to be seeing the hot dogs, and of course, what's not showing up. Oh, what a
and Ook
back and
takes some
forth.
of that drop time. He's getting rid of some of those yellows. Some of them he can use, um, which is why he's not necessarily getting rid of every single one. And I know he wants to take those reds horizontally. There he goes. He's setting it up. There it goes. Boom, boom. So Ook is making short work of this level 8.
Got just 5 viruses left to Tomahawk's 11. The biggest concern right now is the amount of blue that's on Tomahawk's board, but most of them are set up in position that he'll be able to get them out horizontally easy enough. Those 2 that are in row 2. In fact, oh, I think he was trying to rotate down and didn't quite get there in time, or maybe he's trying to take the other one out horizontally first, actually, it
I
looks
think
like.
he wants to take the top one first, and then he's got the second one ready. All he needs is a blue. There it goes. And he is out at a 459.
Only 4 viruses back from Ook. This is going to be one of those blinking you might miss who wins it matches.
Potentially. Though Tomahawk has quite a bit of blue in the middle of his top line. It was in 3 straight columns, which I don't really like. That's really hard to get out of, especially if you have things that are potentially grouped in doubles. Then you would need a double blue to get what you needed. He also wants to take these reds horizontally, um, so that is also another sticking point.
The biggest thing that's been hurting him and will continue to hurt him for the rest of the level is the distinct lack of yellow that's really been slowing him down and allowed Ook to really break ahead here. He has a 13 virus lead here as he is starting work on his endgame.
Oh, but watch this from Tomahawk. Great fat log. There's only a little bit of garbage. He cleaned up quite a lot. Setting up on top of things. He is looking down the board. It's what we love to see. Um, we just want maybe a couple red. Doc, please.
But Ook is going to be out first, getting the last blue he needed at a 629, and we are going to be going to a decider here. Bob, I believe
Get,
that's our first
get your
decider of
crows
this
ready.
tournament.
Get your crows ready.
Looks like Tomahawk might finish this one off here, and we'll wait and see on that. He's going to clear out that blue most likely there at the bottom in order to get the reds horizontally. Just needs one more blue, there it is, and one more red, and he'll be out just north of 7 minutes.
Okay, we're getting reset for this decider match.
Do you have your cider with you right now?
No, I don't have any cider. I do have some Cadbury cream eggs though, so close enough.
Go crack open one of those because I get the feeling that the third match is going to be exciting.
And we have our countdown. 3, 2, 1, pills.
Where is the red on Ook's board?
I was wondering where the yellow was on Tomahawk's top line. I'm sorry, where the yellow was on his top line.
Yeah,
Um,
he's got some lower down, but the
both
top
have
is
some
not good.
issues, but um I'm not a fan of either board. I'm really not. I don't like how either board is set up. Um, and Ook's board is already kind of split just because of what he's gotten. No fault of his own. A misplay from Tomahawk on columns 6 and 7. You could see it in his face. He wanted to move that pill one more over. Not the worst thing in the world, but you could tell he definitely wanted something different. He's going to get this drop combo, and then he can clear up a little bit more to get everything ready. It is 5 viruses to 9 with a Tomahawk lead. Tomahawk, oh, wonderful. He's going to get this cross. I'm not sure if he realized it. He's out at a 126. He could have gotten it a couple pills earlier. Ook not taking the all trashed, all red fat log. Um, but he is also into his level 7.
And again, another similar situation where there's not a large amount of red on Ook's board. Most of what he has is near the top of the board, which could slow him down a little bit. Well, Tomahawk's this time was a much more balanced board, though due to the pills he's gotten, he's taken off most of the other colors and left him with a whole lot of red.
Yeah, but he is starting to get red, and especially these red yellow are pretty good. Once he can get rid of some of this blue um, that he just had to put there, um, then he can just use the yellow to his advantage.
I'm wondering if he's going to try taking those reds out horizontally there on row 3. Be hard to do. A little bit easier now that he doesn't have that Same type of overhangs he had a moment ago. Down to 5 viruses left. Well, Ook is down to 7. Probably going to take those. No, he's not going to take those row 5 viruses out horizontally. He's going to take them out vertically here, as just need 2 more blue, 1 more red, and 1 more yellow to be out. Looks like Tomahawk's going to have to take that out horizontally, that blue, as Ook is out first at a 311. The double blue doesn't help out too much here, but there you go. Tomahawk is out at a 314.
So only a couple of seconds between these players. That can change at any moment. That can be good RNG, bad RNG. Any of that can change things for either of these players. Both of them look like they have a little bit more balanced of a board, though Ook is running low on blues. I think he got a number of them to start. Tomahawk with the T, drop combo, very nice combo from him, leaves a little bit of garbage that he does have to contend with. But he doesn't have a lot of access to blue anyway, aside from those two in columns 1 and 2 that he clearly wants to take in horizontal. Um, any sane person would, or well, maybe not so sane in my case. Um, but Ook down to mainly blues and like 2 yellows and a red. So I'm not super happy with that.
Yeah, I think right now Tomahawk's going to try and hope for the rare double blue in the origin. Nope, he's just going to take that out horizontally. Probably the smarter move to wait than trying to wait for an L in that particular situation, in my opinion.
Yeah, and wisely takes what he needs in the right order. Ook is going to be out first, but Tomahawk is not far behind.
Yep, he
He
just
just
needs
needs.
right there, and he is out at a 5 minutes, even about 12 seconds behind Ook. Right now, again, though, Ook's got another situation where he is severely lacking in blue. With his luck with blue, I doubt he's complaining too much about that. He always seems to have trouble getting blue in general, while Tomahawk's got a much more balanced one across the board. It could be nice to have a little bit more blue access, but not completely terrible. It is right now a 5 virus lead for Ook going into the midpoint is level 9.
Yeah, Tomahawk had a very, very good cascading horizontal play. I like what he did here. He took what he needed horizontally first from the top and then to the bottom. We like that. That works a little bit better. Just in the grand scheme of things, you don't tend to wreck things as much. Um, so very good from Tomahawk. Again, one of our newcomers. Gonna take this drop T, wonderful. But Ook only needs a couple of red. It was a couple of blue, and now all he needs are 2 red, and he is gonna be out at a 6:30.
GG to both of our competitors in this one. Tomahawk kept this one competitive up until just about the end here. Showing that his win against Flindo last time was not a fluke. This guy has some serious ability and could become quite a threat to some of the established players in the coming months.
Exactly. Exactly. And it looks like he's finishing this out. I would too, with that nice setup. Very, very nice. And we have seen Tomahawk before in versus, so his combos are a fairly versus style, um, which is very nice to see. GG's to both players. We will see Ook later today in round 2.